In 2023, we had the visit of the King of England.
Here.
Yes, here. Because it was the end of the harvest with the Cabernet, and he wanted to touch everything, because he wanted to test the berries. I called Majesty sticky fingers, you know. He helped to make the barrel.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he's very simple, nice.
So he was very affable.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Each week, Stevie travels to incredible wine destinations, interviewing some of the Italian wine scene's most interesting personalities, talking about wines, the foods, as well as the incredible travel destinations.
Welcome to Italian Wine Podcast. My name is Stevie Kim, and we are continuing our journey into Bordeaux. Yes, not Italian wine, but Bordeaux. So I have the greatest pleasure of being here in the house of Florence Cathiard, who is, of course, the owner of Château Smith Haut Lafitte. Smith Haut Lafitte. So, welcome. Benvenuto. How is your Italian?
Il mio italiano è pochissimo.
Così. Okay. So, Florence, tell us a little bit about, there's so much to tell, right? But
yes.
For someone who doesn't know anything about your chateau, your winery, tell us maybe a few things that would make it clear what your winery is all about.
I think my winery is unique because it's one block estate, and you have very few now in the great names of Bordeaux. It has been the same for more than 6 centuries, and we have also a nice chain of prestigious winemakers and owners. And second point would be maybe that on top of his history, of his prestige, our DNA is organic, and we have abandoned our comfort zone many years ago to be 100% in organic and biodynamic agriculture. And it's not easy here with the climate, you know, which is sometimes rainy, with the attacks of mildew. We have low yields, we have high costs, but we are very proud of not putting any chemical entrants in our plants. And we are proud to respect the energies of our soil, which is a great soil.
So when did you start wine business?
We start wine business 34 years ago, but I met my husband Daniel more than half a century ago when I was skiing in the French national ski team.
Oh, you were in the ski team. I had no idea.
That's how we met.
Oh.
Because...
and he was on the ski team?
Yes, he was a downhill racer. I was a slalom girl. But we were the only students. And
I see.
We were friends with some Italian girls. Some of them were good at the time.
Where were you skiing?
Everywhere, because we were with the White Circus.
Oh.
And it started in Val d'Isère. And then it was all Europe, but 50 years ago you have snow everywhere.
Yeah,
and,
my younger daughter, she used to be on the ski team.
Yes?
Yes, well, small ski team in Italy,
yes.
in the Dolomites. So yes. I never know. Are you still skiing?
Of course. We come back from Méribel, where we have a nice chalet in the heart of the Three Valleys, you know. And I remember La Banquette, famous downhill, because we were obliged, even if I was a slalom girl, to make the downhill as well.
Oh, I see.
And La Banquetta in Sestriere, or Madonna di Campiglio, this one is awful.
So how did you go from skiing to wine?
After, we did not inherit this chateau, so we had to have a business life. Mm-hmm. We launched a chain of big sport shops, and it was like this with Decathlon at the time.
Oh, I see. What was it called?
It was Go Sport.
Is it still?
Yes, but when we sold, we had also supermarkets.
Yeah.
And after 20 years of very hard work, we decided to change our life because we want something with less people and more true to what we really liked. Mm-hmm. And we decided to go in wine. And the only alcohol we knew was red Bordeaux. So
right.
Because
where are you from originally?
I am from Provence, from the other south.
Provence. Well, there's wine in Provence.
Yes, And,
But you didn't like it very much.
Yes, but my grandfather was making an awful wine, if you want to know. And, you know, at the team, we were second best because we had Jean-Claude Killy, who won 3 medals, and the Guachel sisters, who won also 3 gold medals. And I was very pleasing girl. So we were in the habit of drinking a glass of red Bordeaux because we were obliged to race the downhill. And the slalom girls, we were 3 of us, and we did not sleep all night.
Right.
And so with a glass of red Bordeaux, we slept like stone.
Right, okay.
So,
very nice story.
So that's
So when did you start?
in
Smith-Lafitte?
the last day of 1990.
And why is it called Smith-Lafitte?
Because George Smith came in the 18th century, and before the name was Haut Lafitte, Lafitte with 1 F and 1 T, because it means hill. And like corse or like mouton, it stands for quality somewhere, because it's a hill.
Right.
And here it's like a double hammock, you know.
Right.
And George Smith came, and he put 4 big sitting rooms and the rooms above on the other side of this 7th century farm where we are now. And this was for his beautiful Bordeaux mistress. He had a wife in Perth, Scotland. He has a business in Bristol, but he was a well-organized guy.
Oh, I see.
And
That's hilarious. That's very funny.
He put himself on the label.
Right.
He did not dare to put himself in gold,
Right.
like the lily flowers would dated back to 1365.
Right.
Because it was Verrier du Bosc connected to the Duke of Valois. He put himself in silver. That means he was 3rd son of the family.
Okay.
Because you have 3 pillars, and that stands for the harbor of the moon in Bordeaux, where he had his sailing boat with cannons and barrels.
So that's a special bottle, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
This one is very special because in 2023 we had the visit of the King of England.
Here.
Yes, here. And it's the only chateau he chose to visit.
How did that
France.
happen?
First, they came 4 times, 200 people, and 100 from France, 100 from England. And they said it's an ambassador. We said, no, it's not an ambassador. We receive maybe 4 ambassadors per year, not too many people. Then they say it's a minister. We say it must be a prime. And then after they say it's a royal. And I was jumping, I say, I hope it's Prince Charles. It was Prince at the time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just before.
And then he became king.
And then he became king, and I was afraid he would not come, and he came.
And that was last year. That was just last year.
Yes, that was 14 months before.
Yeah.
Because it was the end of the harvest with the Cabernet, and he wanted to touch everything, because he wanted to test the berries. I called Majesty, it's sticky fingers, you know. He helped to make the barrel.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he's very simple, nice.
So he was very affable.
Oh, yes. We really liked him a lot because I have this passion, because we share the same idea about being organic, trying to have living soil, being in biodiversity, a lot of edges, many animals. His wife Camilla loved our llamas, she loved our horses.
The llamas. So, you know, I stayed here in Caudalie a few times.
Yes.
So tell us about Caudalie, how it began.
That's the story of our daughters and son-in-law.
So you have 2 daughters.
2 daughters. Right? One is maybe the star of the family because she makes 25 times our turnover.
Yes.
But with her husband, they founded Laboratoire Caudalie, and they use the most active vegetal ingredient. And if you remember, they launched it at the time where it was the mad cow problem,
right?
Where nobody put animal on his face, and she has the most active. In the beginning, it was very hard, but they were young.
Were determined.
They believed in what they did, and
they're very successful now. We see Caudalie everywhere.
Everywhere. And the other girl, with her husband, she is now owner of the best beautiful hotel in the best places of prestigious French wine. I mean Bordeaux, with Les Sources de Caudalie, with 3 restaurants, a 2-star Michelin chef, 3 keys for their hotel, beautiful. Then she has also the Sources de Caudalie, halfway between Chambord and Senonceau in the Loire Valley. And then they just bought, but they have to refit it totally for 1 year and a half, le Château de Gilly in Burgundy and Château Claude d'Issembourg in Alsace. So they are in debt, skyrocketing.
So neither of them went into wine business.
No, I have to wait for my grandchildren. And
Okay,
there are 5 of them, 3 jobs in the family. One must come with me.
But you even purchased a winery during COVID in California, in Rutherford.
Yes, we had no...
What were you thinking?
No, crazy. Because we are not so young, and we thought we had dropped the project. And then, out of the blue, a guy called us and said, it's not officially for sale, but I used to sell Smith Haut Lafitte when I was younger, and I love your place, and you will like it better if you come, because it's Smith Haut Lafitte, historic, 1 block, dedicated to being organic, a beautiful terroir, but it's vertical, and you like mountains. And in fact, it's half sedimentary and half volcanic. It's in the famous Rutherford dust, straddled between 2 lanes next to St. Helena. It's beautiful.
And is your husband, Daniel, also working with you in the wine business?
Yes, but now he has taken a more remote place, because he has put me president for both, and I am not so younger than he is. But he likes to be president of Council of Survey.
Oh, okay.
And he likes to travel with me to see our friends and colleagues, winemaker in Italia, or because that's the other country where we should have liked to have an estate, but now it's too late.
Yeah, okay,
And
well,
in the States also.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
It's really lovely to be at your home. And is there anything else you would like to say before we close to our audience?
Oh, please come and visit, because I think we are very good ambassadors for the best French art of food and life.
Yes, and of course they have a permanent outdoor exhibition in the midst of the vineyards. I think many of you recognize the rabbit, right?
The hare.
The
giant
hare,
hare,
which is the symbol
and
of
also we have a Mimo Palladino.
Yeah.
We made with a famous Italian artist, and he made a signature sculpture just for us.
And that is it from Smith Haut Lafitte. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin, chin.
Thank you for coming.
And that's a wrap.
À votre santé.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of On the Road Edition, hosted by Stevie Kim. Join her again next week for more interesting content on the Italian wine scene. You can also find us at ItalianWinePodcast.com or wherever you get your pods. You can check out our YouTube channel, Mama Jumbo Shrimp, to watch these interviews and the footage captured at each location. Chin chin!